Sports are governed by a plethora of rules, some of which can be downright bizarre. Here are 10 of the most ridiculous sports rules you may not have known existed, highlighting the quirks and oddities of various games. 1. No spitting in baseball. In baseball, players are strictly prohibited from spitting in certain areas of the field. While it may seem harmless, this rule exists to maintain the cleanliness of the playing surface and to discourage unsightly behavior in front of fans. 2. The code of golf. Golf has an unspoken rule called the code, which dictates that players should not disturb others by talking or making noise during their swings. While this seems reasonable, it can lead to absurd situations where players take extreme measures to avoid distractions. 3. The red card for coaches in soccer. In soccer, a coach can receive a red card and be ejected from the game, similar to players. This rule can result in a coach sitting in the stands or even being banned from the venue, which seems ridiculous considering they're supposed to guide their team from the sidelines. 4. The two-ball rule in cricket. In cricket, if a bowler delivers a second ball without the first one being completed, it can lead to an incredibly convoluted situation. The batter has to face both deliveries, making for a chaotic and confusing moment that even seasoned players can struggle with. 5. The bouncing rule in table tennis. In table tennis, if the ball bounces more than once on the player's side before being hit, the point is awarded to the opponent. While this rule is standard, the absurdity lies in how quickly a match can turn based on a single bounce. 6. The unique offside rule in ice hockey. In ice hockey, the offside rule states that players cannot enter the attacking zone before the puck does. However, if a player is deemed offside due to a teammate's action, it can lead to hilariously confusing scenarios where players skate in circles. 7. The clothing rule in swimming. Swimmers must adhere to strict clothing regulations, which includes rules about the type of swimwear allowed. These rules can be so precise that even a slight deviation in fabric or design can result in disqualification, making the competition feel more like a fashion show. 8. The 1 foot in the air rule in basketball. In basketball, if a player is dribbling and lifts 1 foot off the ground while trying to pass, it can lead to an offensive foul or turnover. This absurdity can leave players and fans baffled, especially in fast-paced moments of play. 9. The banned substance list in sports. Many sports have extensive lists of banned substances that athletes must avoid. While this is important for fair competition, some banned items are downright silly, including caffeine, which can lead to athletes being disqualified for drinking too much coffee. 10. The haka rule in rugby. In rugby, teams perform the haka, a traditional Maori war dance, before matches. However, the opposing team is allowed to stand directly in front of them during this performance, leading to tense standoff that can seem comical to outsiders. In conclusion, while sports are often viewed as serious competitions, the rules governing them can be surprisingly absurd. These ridiculous regulations add an unexpected layer of complexity and humor to the games we love. Understanding these quirks can make watching sports even more entertaining, reminding us that there's often more to the game than meets the eye.